What if I told you the key to getting what you want isn't about pushing your ideas, but about making others believe they came up with them first? We've all been there. In meetings, negotiations, or even casual conversations, you have what you believe is the perfect solution. You champion it, you argue for it, but instead of enthusiastic agreement, you're met with resistance, skepticism, or even outright rejection. It's frustrating and wastes valuable time. By the end of this video, you'll have a reverse psychology masterclass. You will master the art of guiding others toward your desired outcome, but in a way that makes them feel empowered and in control. You'll never again have to force your ideas on others. Instead, you'll cultivate an environment where they come to the conclusions themselves, leading to buy-in, ownership, and enthusiastic action. We'll explore this concept through the wisdom of Dale Carnegie's classic, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Dive into the psychology of decision-making, and then translate this timeless principle into a modern, practical scenario. These insights are synthesized from authoritative sources like the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, and recontextualized using other leading insights like Dale Carnegie's work in Thinking Fast and Slow. Dale Carnegie, in How to Win Friends and Influence People, emphasizes the importance of making the other person feel the idea is theirs. He writes, "Wouldn't you have far more faith in ideas that you discovered for yourself than in ideas that are handed to you on a silver platter?" This aligns perfectly with the concepts Dale Carnegie discusses in Thinking Fast and Slow. Kahneman highlights the power of cognitive ease. Ideas that are easily understood and readily accepted have a higher chance of being adopted. When we subtly guide someone to a conclusion, we're essentially creating a path of least resistance for their mind. We're tapping into System 1 thinking, making the idea feel natural and intuitive. Imagine you're leading a brainstorming session, and you believe a specific new product feature is the way forward. Instead of explicitly suggesting it, guide the conversation through questions. What are our users' biggest frustrations? What's a feature that we could offer that will set us apart from our competition while also addressing these frustrations? Focus on your team's input to subtly influence the direction of the brainstorming session. By allowing your team to reach that solution on their own, your team will be much more passionate about the new product feature and its implementation. Carnegie provides a powerful example of the child who wouldn't eat breakfast until her parents enabled her to participate in the process. She ended up taking full ownership of the results. In the book, Carnegie states, "He who treads softly goes far." Ed Catmull, in Creativity, Inc., stresses the importance of creating an environment where everyone, regardless of their position, feels empowered to contribute. He writes, "Getting the right people and the right chemistry and empowering them to own the process, that's the hard part. By encouraging others to contribute to the solution, we essentially grant them ownership of it." In a design review, instead of critiquing a colleague's work directly, ask guiding questions. What were you hoping to achieve with this design choice? Have you considered the user's perspective on feature X? What insights did you consider when making this decision? You never want to be rude or aggressive, but this encourages your colleague to identify potential flaws and improvements themselves. This fosters a sense of ownership and collaboration rather than defensiveness. The core of reverse psychology lies in the art of strategic questioning. Carnegie emphasizes the importance of asking questions instead of giving direct orders. As he puts it, asking questions not only makes an order more palatable, it often stimulates the creativity of the persons whom you ask. This concept aligns with the Socratic method, which involves asking a series of questions to stimulate critical thinking and illuminate underlying presumptions. The best managers are the ones who ask questions that guide the team to come up with their own solutions. By posing the right questions, instead of presenting the answers, the team becomes more creative and are more actively engaged. Returning to the brainstorming scenario, avoid dictating specific solutions. Instead, present the problem and then ask open-ended questions. What are some unconventional approaches we haven't explored yet? How can we leverage our existing resources in new ways? What is our end goal of this new feature, and how can we make sure we are on the right path to achieve it? By providing a framework and asking thought-provoking questions, you guide the team towards your desired outcome while fostering a collaborative environment. So, to master this reverse psychology masterclass, make them think. It was their idea. Remember these 3 key points. Embrace the power of indirect influence, build a foundation of ownership, and master the art of strategic questioning. Your challenge for today is to identify one situation where you can apply this technique. Instead of presenting your idea directly, craft a single question that subtly guides the other person towards that conclusion. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's one situation where you've successfully used reverse psychology even without realizing it? Share your insights in the comments below. We release new playbooks like this every single day, and we'd love to have you with us. If this kind of synthesized wisdom is valuable to you, do us a huge favor and hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications.